Well, if you weren't already awake, I'm sure that awful sound just woke you up. Hi, everyone. How are you? I have a blanket behind me. That's so cozy. I don't know what it's like where you are, but here in Salt Lake City, it is a very gray, rainy morning, and we are supposed to get snow for the next 3 days, even though it's May. So that's fun. We love that. How are your mornings going? Hopefully well. Hopefully you're all doing well. Cool. All right, we are playing the final chapter of, what was the game we were playing? Goth mode, Ashley, activate. Am I goth mode? I put on makeup today. You're welcome. Playing Goodbye Volcano High. There we go. Okay. So I'll do my official introduction. 10 out of 10. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, we have a corgi. We've attracted a corgi. Hi, Atticus. Good morning, Atticus. It's kind of funny because when I came into the computer room to start streaming and the dogs didn't care. But once I start talking, hey, they're like, oh, wait, if I sit here, maybe I'll get a treat. So that's fun. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to my channel. We are playing Goodbye Volcano High. If you're new here, hi, my name is Professor Ashley. I'm a real professor. I teach people how to make video games at the University of Utah. And on my stream, I like to use games user research methods to study games. I also like to do some really light, kind of fast and loose gameplay analysis that's not methodologically rigorous because it's happening in real time. But it's still fun to talk about game design and get ideas for our own games that we may be designing. So, you'll notice on your screen, not now, well, maybe now, you can see the Tobii eye tracker. But once we go into our live screen, which I will do right now, you'll see that I have a heart rate meter. Let's turn off that, the Spotify, and let's turn on Goodbye Volcano High, which is for some reason a tongue twister. I think I only had 5 hours sleep last night, so my kid's going through something. It's great. So above my head, you'll see my heart rate meter. That tells you how fast my heart is beating, obviously, but if I get stressed, like in this game, when we have the rhythm-based challenges, you will note that my heart rate goes higher. You're also going to see a bubble on the screen. It is Twitch integrated, so I believe you can toggle it off, but that is my eye tracker. That is going to show you what I'm looking at on the screen, which is kind of fun, especially in rhythm-based. I actually want to go back through the footage of every rhythm-based challenge we've had so far and clip that and put it on my TikTok because I think it's a really interesting use of the eye tracker to see. I think my eyes move less than I think they do. For me, when I'm playing the rhythm-based games, which I'm assuming we're going to have like a big battle of the bands kind of final boss battle here shortly. And for me, my eyeballs feel like they're moving 10 million miles a minute. But I think actually if I play that footage back, I'm probably like blink, move, blink, move, right? Like I think I'm overestimating my performance capabilities. So let's go. Let's play this game. Oh boy, what happened? Hold on. We need a recap. So Goodbye Volcano High is a story-driven game about dinosaurs in high school, which is why I call it Dino Degrassi. I know it's really great reference, very contemporary, given the Drake-Kendrick Lamar feud, might I add. But you are playing as Fang, who is in a band, and their whole like future is based on this band. They're two best friends. One really wants to go to university to study bugs and wants to leave the band. The other one is super into lore and legends, which is the game world version of Dungeons and Dragons, and kind of is a stoner dropout who is less enthused about the band, kind of doesn't want to put effort into anything. And they're all wonderful, great people, but there is a asteroid coming to kill everyone. I think part of the point of the photo gallery is to maybe help us remember in between saves what happened. So last time we played this feels like Dungeons and Dragons. Like I'll give an inspiration point to any player who can remember, anyone in chat who remembers what happened last time. I'm going to do my best to recap, but chat, I'm going to need you to fill in details. So we played Legends and Lore. Reed was like, no one wants to play. And Fang was like, no, everyone wants to play. Like, you need to run this. It's what we need right now because we're all really stressed out because this asteroid's going to crash into us and we're all going to die. So let's play D&D. And so Reed runs a session, but it is dark. Like, it is really dark. It's like a portal opens, everyone dies. The end. And everyone leaves feeling really bummed out. So either the same night or a different night, the game doesn't really make it clear. Fang goes to the beach with their guitar and does a very teenage moody thing and plays music on the beach, and then texts all of their friends and says, come meet me here. We need to talk. And Fang tries to make a super positive, like, hey, that Legends and Lore session, huh? But we're all friends. And I learned that, oh, that's right, Caldera Fest, the big music festival in town, gets canceled because the owner director of it is like, we're all going to die. There's no point in putting this on. It had serious pandemic vibes. So Fang was obviously bummed about that and then was like, you know what, but it doesn't matter because maybe the real Caldera Fest were the friends we made along the way. And then everyone starts freaking out, including Naomi, who's our love interest, who basically tells everyone off and says, okay, well, you can be like, whatever, but about our future and like we're all gonna die, but I actually had a future. I was gonna go to university and I was gonna do all these great things, which is very upsetting to everyone else there. So everyone tells Naomi to go someplace that is very hot. I wonder if we can do like a compilation of all the times I try not to swear and then I'm just super awkward because I'm trying not to swear. That'd be a cool compilation. So Fang and Nasser like have a heart-to-heart. Fang actually is a heart-to-heart with everyone. You kind of have to, including Trish. This is Trish and we don't like her. Okay, so this is the morning after the night of a lot of awkward conversations and a lot of... I think the game wanted it to be touchy-feely moments, but I just got really mad.
48 hours to do all this.
Oh, wait. That's right. That's right. Okay, so... narrative is not my thing, okay? Like, I don't really care about narrative in games. This is a narrative-heavy game, and it's felt a lot like watching a soap opera, which is fine. Like, I love all the weird and cool flavors that indie games come in. So I'm not mad about playing this. However, the whole game's narrative up to this point has been like, Trish doesn't want to be in the band. Nasser doesn't really, like, kind of supports his nibbling, but also kind of doesn't and is kind of a narc. We have Sage and Stella, who are like side characters and kind of the comic relief, but they also don't, I mean, they go to the band shows, but they're not like musicians themselves. They kind of have their own thing going on. Naomi was super supportive. Maybe less so now. Reed wants out of the band. Trish wants out of the band. Like everyone else, the band music, bad idea. We've come to this conclusion. Like, Fang, if you want to go off and be a rock star, you can do that. None of us are going to do that. And then Fang's like, but what if Caldera Fest is canceled, what if we put on our own Caldera Fest? And then Nasser, who previously was like, you can't have posters for a music festival at school because sometimes music venues sell beer and that's a bad look, suddenly gets a change of heart and is like, yeah, let's just hold this music festival at the school. That's fine. And then everyone else is like, yeah, music is our favorite, even though they've hated music this entire time. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I think that's what Fang is doing right now. I think they're like trying to organize a music festival in 48 hours. Good morning, Worm Drama. Yeah, okay, so... Oh, that's right. Everyone now is part of Worm Drama. Hello from the room across from you. Sup, worms. Okay, Trish is now on board. Come on. Let's go. Good morning. Embarrassed chocolate chip cookie star. Okay, so Caldera Fest. Naomi. Okay, Naomi's awesome. You all got the spreadsheets I sent? Everyone knows their tasks? Oh, Reed, I need your email. Sorry, you're breaking up. That doesn't work on text, dude. Reed, you're on equipment with me. Gotta pick up from Lava Java. Roger that. Okay, great. Okay, so Naomi's clearly the producer here. Naomi's moving worlds to make this happen. Hi, Jeffrey. How are you? It's too early for Worm Drama. Never. Caldera Fest, we got this. Starting to feel like we need an official starting word. Like start. Spaghetti. What? Now I know I'm having for dinner tonight. Focus, people. Give us the signal, Fang. Kick us off with good energy. Godspeed, worms. I don't know what this is. Okay, Trish is now our #1 supporter. By some miracle. Hi, 3Aki. How are you? Okay, now Naomi's DMing us. We just got started, so if you're just joining, you haven't missed a plot. We're planting our own Caldera Fest or something. I don't know. If you're not too... Oh, come on, Naomi. We have 48 hours to put on a music fest. And Naomi's like, hey, do you want to go out tonight? Like, to plan the music festival we're putting on for... Yeah, okay, well, sure. Obviously, I'm going to say yes to Naomi because we ship Fang and Naomi hard, but... And for the record, we have not had smoochies yet, so... Aw, Naomi has a little surprise planned for us. Nothing big, but I think you'll like it. Oh, now Trish is DMing us. This is a very strange final chapter. Hey, Wormlord, want to come over later? Duh. But we have plans with Naomi. I hate Trish so much. I see how it is, leaving me for the newer, cuter model. Yep, I'm trading you in. Hang after we get the venue secured? Absolutely. What are we going to hang out with Trish for? See you later, nerd. I like that Trish ends on a peach. Okay, this is clearly a good ending, though. Like, Fang is really excited about this, even though I'm not. Okay, cool.
Looks like that's the last of him. So, you're really gonna do your own Caldera Fest, huh?
It does seem like the good ending.
We are.
Don't know if there's a bad ending.
Now is the perfect time for a concert. I mean, what else are we gonna do? LJ.
I'm gonna be assertive. You should come to our show.
Come to Caldera Fest. If you want to. I mean, our version of it.
Front row, kid.
Cool.
We have a lot of time. In those 48 hours, it might as well be 48 days. This reminds me of Wet Hot American Summer. By the way, if you haven't seen Wet Hot American Summer, you should. It is from the early 2000s, maybe 2010. Has a load of really famous comedians in it, including Jan Garofalo. And it's about a summer camp in the 1970s. And it's the last day of camp. So the film, the hour and a half long film, is just 24 hours, but they basically live like 6 years in those 24 hours. This reminds me of it. Okay, we have to catch up. Okay, progress track, killing it, obviously. Snacks are underway, all good here. Reed, what about you? LOL, we got the equipment from LJ, awesome. I finished the itinerary. Once everything is at the venue, we can start set up proper, amazing. Rosa and I are on the roof getting all the plants arranged. Plants at a concert on the roof? Those are going to get chucked off the roof. Is this like a generational thing? Like, no. Gen Z surely is not this respectful, where they're not going to destroy everything. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. I helped with Naomi's part, kind of. She did most of it. We're really doing this. Okay, and then horn honked. Which, by the way, we learned that Fang can fly and, like, frequently flies for enjoyment. Bogo's bended? What? But also...
I hate this!
They walk and drive?
Sounds like everything's totally chill in here.
Let's ask Nasser for help.
Can you help? I can't. I can't. I just hate all my clothes.
All of them? Because that's a lot of hate.
All of them.
Wait, Jeffrey, what'd they say about flying on the first day of school?
Oh my God. She told you.
So, what's the plan? You gonna kiss Naomi?
I thought they were picking out clothes for the concert, but they're picking out
Out.
clothes for their date. Oh, Nasser's on Team Smoochies, so... Fingers crossed. Having put on a concert, none of these are as important as instruments. The plant thing does feel weird.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry, these were the only blankets I could find, and I hope they're not too itchy. Oh, I also wasn't sure what you'd like, so I have 2 different kinds of juice, and I probably brought way too many snacks. Wait, do you like beetle rolls? I know some people are allergic.
No, they're great. This is all so great.
Oh, they changed their outfit.
Good.
Both of them, actually.
Now?
That's a nice...
So, you
I expected
don't have to
Fang.
wear it, and it's totally cool if you don't.
But it's nice
But
that Naomi
you're
also
talking about your
changed.
songs, and it just inspired me to make this outfit. But I know you probably want to wear your own thing for the show, but just in case. Anyway, I made you an outfit, but like, yeah, that's a surprise.
So the, Naomi took them out to get them out. That's so... Okay. That's really cute.
You made me an outfit.
Team
That's
Smoochies.
the coolest thing I have ever heard. Can I see it?
I mean, Naomi's got her problems, but...
I mean, some of the stitches are crooked. I was trying to finish it in time. Do you like it?
Naomi, it's amazing. I am absolutely wearing
I
this.
could say no?
Really?
That's so
I'm glad you
mean.
like it.
I really do. It's maybe the nicest gift someone has ever given me.
Chat. I have to take her hand, right? So currently I have 2 options. I can take Naomi's hand, or I can play it cool and take it slow, but we're jumping in, right? Like, we've got 48 hours until a meteor is going to crash into us. So there's no time for taking it slow, right? And this in particular, Jeffrey, is no time for taking it slow. 1,000%. 3. Okay, I have everyone's blessing, so I'm going to take Naomi's hand.
This is nice.
It is.
Oh, Naomi's got the little, like...
I guess something good came out of this terrible year.
It did. No thanks to the meteor.
I like Fang's new outfit, too.
So, oh, I told my parents about you.
You did?
They were happy, but got all weird and formal about it. My dad actually used the term paramour.
That's pretty
And
good.
my mom opened a bottle of sparkling rhubarb wine. Maybe you can meet them sometime.
I'd like that.
I love that Naomi's family are so happy that she's happy that they are like, all right, this celebration, or her mom's an alcoholic and is just looking for an excuse. But I like how her mom was like, oh, that's so awesome. Like, it wasn't even a question. Like, who is this person? Just like, we're super happy that you're happy. That's so nice. Sexalia, good morning. Oh, Jenna was talking about grad school. I wish there's a way to, like, picture-in-picture call another streamer. Like pause your games and then just, like... I wish I could pop into the Jenna obviously with consent, and be like, so, we're talking about grad school. Let's talk about grad school. That'd be fun. Boo indeed. Boo indeed. Why are there bubbles on the guitar? Yeah, impromptu stream together would be awesome. Gotta ban someone real quick for spamming. You all forgot. Wait, you forgot about the mediator? Good grief. There is some romance happening. You have not missed a smooch. Sexholia, the best part of this is they have 48 hours until putting on a music festival. So all the characters are like helping, right? It's like very much third act. Everyone's pitching in. It's the friendship along the way. But Rosa and Trish spent the morning rearranging plants on the roof of the school. Nice, but like priorities. And then we went to go get equipment, like audio equipment from the Java Lava, and invited LJ to come to the show. And apparently hung out with Trish in between then and now, and then had a cute getting ready for our first date scene and are now on a date. When we, like, now it's, you know, probably 36 hours until a massive music festival, but you know. Okay. I don't know what to select. Which of these I know. Oh yeah, very important. Nasser's on Team Smoochies. Arguably, he's coming up in my esteem. I don't know which option to pick. Like, which is the more smoochy? Do you think? I wish I had my guitar, or I wonder what she's thinking about. Well, we've been accused of icing people out, right? So Trish and Nasser, maybe also Naomi, said something like, oh, Fang, you never show your emotion. So the bubbly option is probably the mysterious musician Scorpio option. And we've all agreed that Fang is a Scorpio, right? So I'm going to go with
So,
chatting.
can I ask you what you're thinking about? Is that annoying?
No. I mean, it's not annoying. I was just thinking about tomorrow. It's gonna be so cool to put on our own show.
You know, I think this is the best spot in the whole city. Even better than Lava Java.
I don't know. Lava Java is pretty special. Especially with you on stage.
Oh, boy.
Thanks. You too.
Huh?
I meant it was special playing up there. Playing for you.
Oh. Oh, our song! We never finished it.
Oh, yeah, I guess not. Wanna take a stab at it?
Sure.
Oh, boy. More choices. Okay, so I have two options. With everything we've got to try, or we're never going to grow up. Y'all, the we're never going to grow up has bad connotations. This isn't like a pop punk, we're going to skate or die forever. It's... Okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot. The mechanic of this is that I pick a sentence. So it's like, it's a music people. What is that called? Couplet. No. When you have like two lines in a song that go together. I don't know anything about music. Okay. We're never going to forget. We're never going to go down.
We're never gonna grow up.
Oh, we got glitter. We're going to take control. We won't say goodbye. With everything we got to try. We're going to take a stand. We won't comply. I don't know how that meshes together.
We're gonna take a stand. We won't comply.
Oh, we got more like heart glitters. We like that. These dinosaurs and dark humor have a lot in common. They never get old. Oh, Viper. Oh, Viper. That's...
You like it?
Everything's dark.
It's perfect.
I'm waiting for the smooch. Do we just fade to black on a smooch? We did talk about how difficult it would be to animate because of the beak
Hey.
mouth.
Hey. How's it going?
It says 10:36 a.m.
You good?
Nothing's wrong. Well, actually, no. That's not true. I just got a call from Mom and Dad.
Okay.
They're still stuck. Everywhere's a no-fly zone, apparently. Something about falling debris and keeping the skies clear.
Okay. So when will they be back?
I don't know. Like, no one knows. Because I guess they might not ever. I don't know. It's bad. So, yeah. I'll be in the living room if you need me.
Hey, I hope you don't mind that I used your shampoo. Fang? Fang, what's wrong?
You can't do that to
My parents
us.
aren't coming home, and planes aren't flying. And I might never see them again.
Naomi spent the night? We don't get an on-screen smooch, but Naomi spends the night.
Sorry, Fang. Gosh, I fully expected your mom and dad to be at Seafest, like, I don't know, telling us we're too loud or something.
Or that my armpits are showing. Remember that?
I wish I could just melt my brain.
Oh, that's so sad.
today.
Poor Fang.
I guess all I can do is just focus on the concert.
Melt brain. Just for today.
Is he okay?
I think he's having a moment.
I mean, Viper. Yes. Oh, we get to see Fang fly. That's pretty cool. All right. They're all drinking beer again. I don't know how fireworks are. That's a very good Fang face. I don't know how fireworks are melt brain, but we're back on the beach, right? Part 2. Is Fang sneaking into their house even though their parents are gone?
Man. It sucks that the end of the world is so pretty.
Right?
They
It's
have a
hard to
band-aid
feel
on their
like
forehead.
everything's gonna be gone when it looks so beautiful right now.
I love you guys.
Love you too, dude.
You too.
Oh, they all do. Or at least Trish also has a band-aid. Interesting.
I think you should put them in front. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, accessible stuff's always off to the side. Yeah, it sucks. Mm-hmm. Hey, Stella, one sec.
Viper.
I gotta pick her up in a bit. You good?
Oh, that joke was so good I died. What fuels their car? Oh, womp womp. Okay. On the plant-based oil, clearly. We should take a note from the dinosaurs. On that note, I seem to be having an allergy attack. Hold on. I think I'm good. That's so weird. Just in case you didn't know, I'm a nerd. I have really bad allergies to tree pollen. Man, and it's really windy out. And my window is not open, but I think a draft is coming through. And sometimes this happens where, like, I basically just cry a lot. And then my voice goes all weird, so it sounds like I'm legitimately crying. And that was a sad scene, but I'm not legitimately crying. I was about to tell you about dog treats before the allergy attack happened. This is still not sponsored. But we went to a local market and found Jake's Bakes, and there's peanut butter bacon flavor. These are dog treats made locally in Salt Lake with human grade ingredients. This is not a commercial. I just want to tell everyone that I got new dog treats, so I don't have to use the BarkBox ones. Not that I'm going to waste food, but... Oh, these are pretty fun. So these are like dog butt shaped. Perfect for corgis. They smell like bacon grease, which is not my favorite smell, but I think the dogs are going to really like it. So, okay. Corgi, good boy, points. Agnes, how'd you manage to get off screen? Come over here. Oh, this is probably a better view for the dog butt shape. Look at that. Look at that dog butt. Somewhere around there. Okay. Oh, Atticus is like, Mom, please. 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 Okay, there you go. And I don't know if you heard Jack, but that was Jack going, hey, hey, hey. That's like his polite begging bark. That happened. So that kind of like allergy attack happened last year. This is really bad. This is so bad. Are y'all ready for a story where I embarrass myself? This is not really a lecture. This is this is a super embarrassing story. So I am also this allergic to certain perfumes, and when I was in Spain for the Digital Games Research Association conference last year, there was a PhD student who works in a similar area to me and had cited my work. I was like so generous and so sweet, and like came up to me and was like, hey, I really liked your work on methodology. And so we got to chatting, and I was like, I really want to prioritize seeing this PhD student's presentation because I love supporting PhD students. I love supporting grad students. They're so cute. Vipers. That's very funny. So I go to the presentation, and like there's a panel of 3 people, right? But as soon as the PhD student starts talking, this happens. I get this allergy attack. So I cough a couple times. It's clear that it's not going away. It's clear that drinking water is not helping. So I run out of the room and I run to the bathroom, and I was wearing a mask during this conference because I didn't want to get sick. And I, COVID and whatever. But like, I'm having a coughing fit in the bathroom with a mask on. So everyone now like thinks that I have COVID, right? Which I didn't. And I finally I cry all my makeup off because my eyes water really bad when one of these attacks happen. And so it takes me a good 10, 15 minutes to get myself under control. By the time I go back in, I basically missed the whole presentation. So then afterwards, I had to did the student notice that I ran out during the presentation? Was it clear that I ran out because I was coughing and I didn't want to be disruptive, or the optics are bad, right? Very bad. I just ended up explaining everything very awkwardly and straightforwardly, and they understood. But to this day, I've never been able to see them present. So at least I have a bloody nose. Yes, thank you, Vipers. That was there was a dog treat that was shaped like a butt. That was very funny. I think that comment's just, if I were the type of streamer to have my background, my actual house instead of a green screen, I would get that in neon. That would be my neon sign that I put in the background. That quote. The meteor can't get us if we suck it dry first. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I wish I didn't have to say this here, but with most of you, just because of distance, I don't have much else of an opinion. Anyway, I just want to say that I'm really happy I met you. Even if it wasn't long, I love you guys a lot. Maybe there's a type of solace in all going together. What if we take the planet and push it somewhere else? Is it getting caught in here, or is it just me? Read the room. No, don't die under a meteor. You're so sexy. Ha ha ha. Can't believe we lost the 50-50 to the meteor. I just saw a meme that was millennial gravestones are going to be she died doing what she loved, getting murdered. Finally. No. Are you still playing those dang gacha games during the end of the world? It's pretty funny. Mind your business. They're having a sale. Is anyone kind of relieved? Okay, we read that one before. Hold on. Hold the phone. I know we got a picture of Naomi and Fang, but is this a smoochy picture? That's what they were wearing? That's not the outfits that they were wearing. Naomi had a pink short sleeve shirt with a different bow, and then Fang was wearing a cutout shirt, but I like the collar chain that Fang has. It's pretty cute. It's pretty romantic. Yeah. The backless thing is really cute. Naomi looks adorable. I like that she still has her glasses on. I like Fang's new hair pulled back, and I like all of Fang's goth bling. It's very cute. Nice. I would definitely be playing gacha games at the end of the world. Yeah. We do have a clip.
School?
Yeah.
We do. We clipped it for you. On Thursday, Sexalia. We clipped the romance scene for you, by the way. I say we, taking partial credit when I deserve no credit other than I played the game. 3Aki was super considerate and clipped it for you. Just very
Reed's
sweet.
gonna be here soon.
Okay, great. Sorry, I know I promised breakfast, but I think... No, Fang. Yeah,
I got it.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm still here.
Oh my god!
Oh, that rules.
Wait, that's... You did it! You actually did it!
Yeah, I kind of messed up the... you barely notice.
I'm proud of you.
This must have taken hours. I'm really impressed.
I mean, your design is doing all the work. But I guess
They
all the
designed it?
scribbling for L&L paid off.
Will you get in the van before the world ends, please?
I'm admiring art.
Unbelievable.
I like Reed's
No
tail.
respect for
It's
your
very cute.
craft.
Oh, we did design the logo. You're right, Sexalia. Oh, thank you. It was a really good scene. That's clever to do the image and then just have the logo that you designed. I forgot that we designed the logo. So many streams ago. I guess there's nothing else to do, right? There's so many dinosaurs. The dinosaur in front has really good hair, though. I really like their hair. Oh, thank God we have plants. Thank you, Trish. Fang has new hair and eyes. I love this. Chris and I are neighbors. We used to hang out as kids, but they never really left the house after they started playing Last Fairy Tale 13. Final Fantasy. That's pretty good. So I guess we're getting a little like snippet of the dinosaur and then their last tweet. I'm only outside because they shut down the Last Fairy Tale 13 servers. If it was up to me, I would be raiding until the meteor hit me personally. Cool. If I have to die on impact, I'm going to die looking cute. Danny's really active with extracurriculars, but they're secretly a huge gamer. I have no idea where she finds the time for it all. Can't have anything in Pangea. Mel's one viral post away from being a fully fledged content creator. Nor says being out here is better than wallowing in my room, I guess. Our moms are friends, but we were never that close. We're not trapped on the meteor. The meteor's trapped here with us. I respect Nick's antagonistic brand of optimism. I'm trying to make sure we're not... I think we can't really click on the dinosaurs in the black. In back. And here is a dinosaur in black. Maybe if we try hard enough, we can post our way out of this. Never I've met anyone who exists at the perfect intersection of goth and jock, except for Damon. Aw, we stand. Oh, I really like their glasses. Do not go gently. That's also a pretty good Twitter logo. Alexis is cool, but she's always felt like a literature professor in a teenager's body. I like these. Why are Fang's eyes different? I don't know. Let's find out. Why do we insist on posting when there's a situation? I don't know much about Sam, but I know that he likes weird little creatures. I bet he'd love Mango. Do you think we'll be able to see it coming? Oh, they're pretty cool. I wish I met them sooner. Oh, I want to know about this dino with the pumpkin shirt, but alas. Okay. There's literally a week left in existence, and you turds are still spoiling TV show finales on here. Let me have one thing. Marty is funny, but I can never tell which of their posts are a cry for help. Wonder if people say that about me. Meteor better wait until the concert's over. I swear to God. You can always count on Morgan to show up to a concert ready to rock. I want to know about this Dark Academia boy. Well, this time I think it's for real. So over. Wait. I put a comma in that sentence that wasn't there. Well, this time I think it's for real. So over. It's for real. So over. I think the emphasis has to be on the... I think it's for real. So over. I'm surprised Tom's here instead of binging shows at home. Glad he came. I just hope that when it hits, it's quick. Oh, Alana. Lana's a sweetheart. We had a few classes together. Oh man, I really want to know more about Pumpkin Girl. Because their shoes are awesome. Okay. Alright. Man. Fang's new look.
Ready to fight God?
Hi! Oh my gosh, you look amazing. I'd be scared of you if we weren't already friends.
Same
You're
Sage.
so hot!
How are you feeling?
Big-ish.
Big.
Yeah, it's packed out there.
I mean, that's what we wanted, right?
Fang even
Right.
did their eyebrows purple.
Hey, did I rope you all into this? Did I make it all about me? My show?
Our show.
Wish Mom was here.
Ready to fight God.
We're streaming this.
That's what I'm going to say. Should I
I
ever
think
have a
I
PhD
need
student
to
about
call
to
them.
defend?
Nossiter, can you?
On it.
Mom? Look at you. Mom, not now, please.
You look wonderful. Very grown up. Very
Aww.
cool.
Aww.
Wonderful you are to me. Patricia. Hello. Oh, look at you all.
Hi.
I'm sorry. It's time for the show to start.
Right. I have to go out first then. Gotta work the crowd.
Mom, Dad, we gotta go.
Love you.
I love you.
Play a good show, okay? We'll be here. Right here.
Lone Jedi, you came at the worst time. Oh, I like the gloves. Still hate Trish. Rose is cool. Stella's cool. Sage is cool. Still hate Trish.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Bang!
Those texts weren't very true to modern
each
teens.
have
Apparently,
something
period at the end census seems
for good
too
luck.
aggressive to them. Yeah. Hi, Spanker. How's your car? I missed your last couple streams because I had to be a parent.
Bang! For luck, I bestow upon you my most treasured, my most lucky, my most plastic gazpacho.
I like the bow.
Oh, Sage. Thank you. I can't bring this on stage, though.
Oh,
You
that's
took the
okay.
engine
I'll hold
out?
it for you. But the luck will be right here if you need it. You're safe with me, Spacho.
Want to see what the cards have in store for you out there?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh, I'm terrified. Modern messaging practices uses periods as a tone indicator. Capital? I'm gonna need you to say more, Viper, you too. Have I been aggressive? On accident? Perhaps. Let me end my sentences! Exclamation point. I'm really... Okay. I don't understand how to communicate in text anymore. That's cool. Hopefully students don't hate me. What... I don't know what card to pick. We've picked this one. What? And the last 2 times we picked that card, it's not worked out well for us. We got like the death card and the tower card. So chat, I'm gonna need your help. Left, right, center. Which tarot card do I pick? With the... I want you all to make an informed decision that this one has been bad for us. Okay, right. Spanker, I don't know any of the word. You're figuring out how to split the transmission and the engine. I'm going to upgrade to log splitters. Your engine has to split logs? Is it a combustion engine? Your sentences come across as you being old. or come across as you being curt, or both. Impersonal you're, not literal you're. No, you said it. Middle but with an I. Okay. Right middle, we need a tie splitter. Formality has often been considered an indicator of tone. If your parent uses your full name, you know you're in trouble. That's fair. That's why I always use next every sentence, Sexalia. Whoa! Dear student, I'm so happy that you all turned in your final. Your grades are now released. Every sentence being very aggressive. Yes, exactly. That's awesome. When you're in your sentence with the period, they end up feeling overly formal and are interpreted as one of those two. Unless the period is being used to split two different sentences. Oh, right. So, like, if it's a long email, then it makes sense. But if it's a text, it's like... period. Okay, that makes sense. Spanker, I still want to know why your engine has split logs, and, oh my god. Automod just held your sentence, Sexalia, for being, bullying, which is very funny. From a 2015 study entitled Punctuation and Text Messages, it may convey abruptness, period. I can write a sentence ending with a period as an example, but I can continue a message at the end of it without a period at the end. Mine have formal versus informal language is a huge thing in Japanese, including what you actually call people. Oh yeah, it's a huge thing in a lot of languages. I appreciate your hard work. Turn in stuff or you'll fail. Yeah, that's good. I wonder if it's like the fail part of that message that made Automod be like, no. Okay, wait, we have to make a decision. So we had one vote for right, one vote for... Let's just keep going with right. Oh, God.
Oh, I knew you'd get that card.
Whoa. Really?
Yep, I rigged it.
Was it...
Hey, we're taking charge of our own destiny here.
all that? Okay, what's Six of Wands mean?
I couldn't help it with this one. It's too perfect. The Six of Wands represents, like, a last stand and a big moment of glory. Harnessing talents for a greater, amazing purpose. That is literally what this concert is. You've really come into your own, Fang. We're so lucky to have seen you grow and be a part of this journey with you.
Stella,
Shush.
Just take the card.
My turn now.
To take a card or to... Oh, they're all giving...
+1 to charisma.
Yeah, I feel it.
Aww.
Come here, dude. One more for the road.
Nope. You turn your back on Trish. Oh, they're burning a thing. They always make a sacrifice before their performances. But they said it would be bad luck to do it on the day of, and yet here we are.
Wait. Ugh. Now I'm fully powered up.
What'd Naomi give them? Yeah.
Hello, Caldera Bay. How are we feeling tonight?
Well, maybe NASA was out like doing the pre-show, but yeah, Spanker, exactly. The audience is waiting like 10 minutes for the pre-show rituals. Like there wasn't, you know how at gigs they'll play like music, like background music, but in between the bands, there wasn't even that, right? Like it's just people talking, I guess. Jeffrey! Naomi gave them last night. Woo! Spicy.
Welcome to the last concert you'll ever see. I know you're all dying to see Worm Drama right now.
Oh, the wink was
Am
good.
I right?
The crowd's like, that's cool. Thank you for the reminder.
That got dark. Who's ready for some music?
Nasser gave him the gift of going on after
For real though, thanks
his
so much for
performance.
coming out to our little show. It really means a lot to us. We live in a strange world. But right here, tonight,
Oh, I'm gonna have to
maybe
perform, right?
it's ours.
Too sweaty.
Now, while I have you here, I've prepared some spoken word poetry. Just fucking with you. I give you word drama!
Can't watch anymore. I got super high and watched the movie Pitch Perfect twice in a row and bawled at the end both times. That's amazing, Viper. The first Pitch Perfect? Okay. Because I haven't seen the second one in a very long time. All right, let's do this. Are you ready for my heart rate to go up? My heart rate's probably already going up because I'm anxious. Ah! Trish doesn't sing. Why does Trish have a microphone? Oh no. Woo. I forgot how to play. Ooh. I'm not doing well. I'm so scared. This has to be a song about Sailor Moon, right? This is too hard. I'm not getting 90% on this one. Oh, this is the song we wrote with Naomi. Oh no. I don't remember what those arrows are. That's what they are. Okay, so it has to be totally overlapping. Woo! This is like GDR. This is really difficult. This is very complex. Aww. Oh, thanks. Well done. There's more, Jeffrey. This is how they fake you out. This is how they get you. I'm so glad I learned how to do this last stream. That was too many things. That was too many things. Hold on, the first halfway, thank you. Uh-oh. I don't like that the sky is changing. Do you hear the rumble, too?
Thank you. Our next song.
Was it fun to watch with the eye tracker, at
is
least?
about going home.
I like how they're recording. Oh, no, they're not recording it so their parents can see. Oh, that's so sweet. They have mom and dad on iPad. Fan give yourself bangs. It is a crisis time. I think you can toggle the eye tracker on and off, capital_, through the Twitch interface. Is this where we end? Oh crap, I should probably go back to the game. Sorry, I was trying to mess with the eye tracker. Yeah, that's the end. Okay, no. Oh, because you're using Firefox, that makes sense. Sally made it just in time for the credits. That was an ending. I will talk again, I promise. I'm vibing to the music. The QA lead's last name is Korn, like the band. That's very funny. I hope that was intentional. Ah! I just got an achievement. Together. A Bueno Jalad did like 4 races. That's intense. Said Mark Whitten. Mark Whitten did Mango's voice? Oh, interesting. Stella and LJ were also the same person. I wonder if these voice actors were in other things. Ah, yeah, that's a small team, huh? Engineers also doing the VFX art. Oh, they had a special writer for the Legends and Lore battles. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love it. Is the studio Canadian? It feels Canadian. That's a good question. The studio is a workers' co-op, which is cool. That's super cool. I'll pull up their Steam page as soon as we finish this. They actually had a big art team. Actually, this is actually a really large team. Which makes sense. I mean, it was an 8-hour game, right? Like, that's not nothing. We need more cooperators. Okay, what'd you think? Mix this up. Hi. Oh, they're based in Montreal. All right, you called it. You called it. It's Canadian. I bet the complexity of the League and Lore segments. League and Lore? League of Legends? Is that what my brain was trying to do? Legends and Lore segments was a sort of stretch dev goal. Yeah, probably, because they were really well thought out. And complicated and had different art assets, different costumes. which is an art asset, but different voiceover stuff. I hope the head of story is Al and not AI. It'd be really funny if they credited AI. I don't. It's a workers' co-op. I don't think they're using AI, to be clear. I'm collecting my thoughts. Mix this up. I'm collecting my thoughts right now. When the credits are over, I'm gonna talk a little bit more. Tell me your reaction. I want to know how you reacted. Mix this up. Like, they didn't have voiceover for most characters yet. It's Al. Okay, good. I do like that my chair's blocking it, but there is functionality to scroll on the credits, so you can go back up in case you miss something or go, move faster, which I like. Mix this up. What part of a dinosaur high schooler game didn't seem believable to you? Oh, cool, Viper. Good luck in your project. I'm teasing you, mix this up. They're teasing you. Hi, Jim. Yeah. I think you probably have the same reaction as me. Imagine community development. Nice.
You can see it in the constellation. It spells our legacy, but
Okay, so this music, A Shell in the Pit
there was love.
audio.
There will always be love.
Is this a naive question? Like, is this not a band? In the sense, like, yes, I know that the dinosaurs didn't really have a band, and I know that, like, a real band. But I thought they had found an indie band who wrote really cool songs, or the developers themselves were in a band, and they were like, hey, let's make this is a very musically driven game for there not to be, like, cohesion in that regard. To just have, like, independent artists, like, factory making music for it. Does that make sense, what I'm trying to say? That to me is strange. The musician was earlier. Oh, okay. It's an audio processing team. Phew, I missed the musician. Warlocks is an amazing name for a localization company. That is a good name. Marketing support by Prop Agenda. Pets! Stanley, Mitski, Rosie, Daisy, Nibbles, and even Cinnamon Bear, Silk and Cheddar, Bluey, Sunshine and Toodles, Moogle Buddy, Leap and Burley, Margaret Catwood, Jojo, Onion, Pip and Tana, Evan and the Toilet Queen, Timber, Einstein, Garrus, Tally, Minerva, Sally, Hobbs, Tanky, Absorby, Pumpkin, Sadie, Sebastian, Rudy, Prim, Macapuno, Salem and Graham, Pierogi and Goose, Nori and Cosmos, Pets in Memoriam, Noel, Mabel, Douglas, Popcorn, Pierogi, Minnow, Pebble, and Sesame. You can tell which are definitely cats. Goose is a good pet name, yeah. Margaret Catwood was very good. Very good. This is why we always watch credits. Also to give the developers credit, and also I think it's interesting. Sony Interactive Entertainment. Goodbye Volcano. Great, it was Indigenous Lands. Oh, okay. Yes, there you go. Tiohtià:ke. Montreal is a historically known gathering place for many First Nations and some diverse population of Indigenous and other peoples. Co-op is committed to contributing funds from our projects to Indigenous organizations. That's awesome. It's made in Unity. That's cool. I think it's really important to look at how many humans went into making this game. I'm going to choose to believe the person with like 5 RIP pets were chickens or something. That's a good, yeah. Let's hope. Or like bugs. Oh, the developers brought in a new writing team from Sweet Baby Inc. in June 2020 to reboot the game's entire narrative direction. Cool. Yeah, Sweet Baby Inc. is they are a group of consultants that I've heard very positive. I mean, they were under attack recently from fools, I'll say. I have heard nothing but positive things from people who've worked with the consultancy, but it just helps make games more inclusive. Yeah, with queer, people of color, generally people that gamers get mad at. Yeah, they're a consultancy company. Good question, though. All right. So my thoughts. All right, we've the controversy is entirely manufactured. Like, it's not like Sweet Baby Inc. has done anything unscrupulous in their business practices. Everything, literally, I've never heard a bad word about the company, their business practices, their services. I've only heard that people are super happy that they partnered or commissioned their services. It's just like a gross internet nasty thing that people are just mad at certain people for existing. So I postponed long enough. Mix This Up asked my final thoughts on the game. Mix This Up also said, I think this game is going to frustrate you. And a lot of the user interface did. So let's start off with what I need a rubric. I'm a teacher. Y'all, I'm a teacher and I don't have a rubric for... the point of these streams is not to rate games or to recommend games. It's to analyze them. So, like, the reason I don't have a rubric is because I play a lot of different genres and rubrics wouldn't really fit. But I think I could have a loose enough rubric where I can talk about, like, the level design, the narrative design, the systems design, you know, right? And maybe I should do a rubric. Okay, put that on my to-do list for the summer. Yeah, I'm not going to give... Grading a game would be funny, though, and it would be very on brand. Maybe I should. Mix This Up gives this game a C+. Let me talk through this. So let me organize my feedback. As I want to provide context. This is not, I'm not a narrative girly, so this game probably isn't for me. However, I did find it pleasurable, enjoyable. I'm gonna let's start with narrative design. I walked into this game thinking, because of the art style and because of reviews, that was going to be a twee, cute, cozy, Wes Anderson style, 2010 style, Juno style, quirky, Napoleon Dynamite style game. More or less, I would say the first half definitely was that. The second half, I mean, Wes Anderson films are dark. It got a little dark. That's not the problem. You can still be dark and cute, right? The issue is that it lost some of the charm. I think that the narrative took a direction of like, oh, let's wrap this up. Let's, chapter 8, everyone has to be friends again. When I think we could have done that in a way which better served the messiness of these teenagers, right? Because they talked out their issues, but in a way that mixes up, I think, what you were saying before is that it was unbelievable. So Trish was like, oh, you bottle everything up. And then Fang was like, okay. And then they were friends, which I would have liked them to have a total blowout, like really get into each other's business, really be nasty. And then the meteor to come and them to be like the like rush of emotions of, oh, I'm going to die alone. I love you all. Like, that would have been a more satisfying ending, I guess. As if they were allowed to be messier and if they were allowed to be complicated teenagers. All right, chat, what do you think? Hey, Servo. Hey, Meme Doctor. It always makes me laugh when you join the channel because... Viper, you're being sarcastic, I know. It makes me laugh when you're joining this channel because you do serious lore analysis in a very different way than me. All right, Capital gives it a B. Oh, I'm going to hit up the UI in a second, Spanker. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Dissonant would be my word for the game. Zelly, say more. I need you to say more. I need you to say more about why you found it dissonant. In terms of the narrative. So we've only covered narrative. Okay, let's talk about UI design. The UI started out very promising, much like Pacific Drive. I really liked the options the game provided in the menu, but one of the things the game was sorely lacking, which is honestly kind of astonishing, and I know it's an indie game. I know the studio's doing a lot of really great things, but honestly, this is unforgivable to me, to not have any kind of instruction. When you're doing something strange and unique and cool and innovative in rhythm gaming, and you're not, when I say rhythm game, people are thinking DDR or they're thinking Guitar Hero. Okay, there are probably tons of other rhythm games. Just Dance, sure. I mean, we could throw Just Dance in there. But what did those games have in common? They all have common sense, intuitive, ergonomic control schemes. Sure, Guitar Hero, you're not literally playing a guitar, but you have a guitar controller wherein the colors on the screen are the colors that you push. Very simple, very straightforward. DDR, you're stomping physically on the directional keys, right? Just Dance, you're literally just dancing, right? Using the PlayStation camera or like Xbox camera, whatever. So this game is doing something very different. It was cool because I expected the rhythm game to feel like Guitar Hero, and that's done to death. I hate that. So I was really excited that there was a unique control scheme, but there were no instructions for it. And it took me literally 5 hours of gameplay to work out how how finicky the controls were for the down arrows in the rhythm portion. So that's partially due to an inconsistent UI, which I think Spanker hinted at, but it's also due to just not having controls listed. And this is something I had a conversation with some students recently about this, where it's like, well, we shouldn't have to show our control scheme. It's like, what do you lose? Like, I am trying to understand the logic. Is it that we're admitting that our game isn't intuitive if we show control schemes? Because you're not admitting a weakness. You're just providing another tool. Like, am I saying that I'm a bad teacher because I provide a textbook for students? No. People learn in multiple modalities, right? Like, just because you're, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense if it's helpful. Like, okay, here, another example. We have signs that say no right on red or no U-turn. We have those posted in the road. Should you know which streets you can and can't do that with, like by taking a driver's test? Sure. But like, it's also helpful to avoid accidents to just have the signs up in the road, right? You do have tenure, Servo MD. You lucky duck. If we rated the game specifically for UI, you'd go with a D, to be honest. Technically, it passes, but still. The thing that gets me capital underscore, I wouldn't be as harsh, except that was the only mechanic in the game, right? Like, we selected dialogue options. There was some role play, so I guess that counts as a mechanic. But, like, we technically rolled dice. But like, the sweaty part of the game had bad instruction and bad controls. Okay, so what did we cover so far? We covered UI and narrative. It seems like I don't like the game. I did like the game. I thought it was a great way to spend time. I'll talk more about that in a second. I'm catching up on chat. Smaker says, I wonder how much things change with different options because Fang seemed like a really passive character, sometimes to the point of frustration. That's a good point for the narrative. Going back to narrative. Yes, Spanker, I agree. So Fang, we played as Fang. So I think we were more privy to their thoughts and their desires because we shared them, right? We were kind of directing them in that sense. But having other characters complain about Fang was interesting because I did not see that. and it not just because I was playing them, but because like I wonder, I just wonder how much of that was like a dialogue choice thing. I agree with you. The single lane Guitar Hero DDR movement indicator is so clutch, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth rhythm sections require so much eye movement. Well, did you play it back? Were my eyes actually moving? Because I have a hypothesis, Spanker, that I feel like my eyes are darting around the screen, and then I'm gonna watch the footage back, and it's like bonk, 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 potato, right? Like in my head, I'm like the hacker meme, right? Like we're in, like, doing these complicated calculations. But I think if I watch the footage again, I'm gonna be like, wow, that's embarrassing. Like I was looking over here and it's actually going pretty slow. Mix This Up says from an accessibility point, you should always have changeable control schemes. Mix This Up, I think they did. Let's go to settings real quick, because I think they did, but they didn't. Well, they didn't. But at least we're able to figure that out. You know, well, I tried. Yeah. People who are using usability friendly controls may not be able to map things one-to-one. Yep. Absolutely. You're totally spot on. Mix This Up. So like says, I think there were a lot of places where the gaminess of the game was at odds with the established characters and assumed narrative goals. Remember, I have a lot to say on this. A question I often ask my students is, why are you making a game? Period. No period. I don't ask it that aggressively. I ask it in a much friendlier way. But if a student comes to me and says, or if anyone, chat, if you came to me and said, I want to make a game, it's about this. One of the first questions I'm going to ask is, why don't you make a book? Why don't you make a TV show? Why don't you make a movie? Why don't you make, and I'm sure you have very great reasons why. But this feels like it could have been an animated short. I think this would have done extremely well on YouTube or Hulu or something. Yeah. So I don't know. It should have been a game. But again, I hate narrative games. So here we are. The UI being high friction, the pace stress switching unexpectedly. Yep. Yeah. So that was, thank you, Zelly, for, it's almost like you do user research or something. That's weird. One of the problems I had is that you would have 30 minutes of dialogue where you don't even push a button, right? It's just characters talking. You don't push anything to progress. You just, sit there and wait. And then all of a sudden, I have to play a guitar now. Wow. The character moments feeling rushed to close the game on time. Oh, with the options. Yeah, the dialogue options being rushed. Now, the settings do have a generous timing setting for that, which I put on screen right now. But, I wanted to complete the game at some point, right? So there were dialogue options that you had to quickly respond to, and that messed with pacing as well. It just felt like different aspects of the game were in conflict with each other and not in a good way, doesn't it? Absolutely, Zelly, 1000% agree. And somehow you still overall did pretty well at the music portions. Thank you, Jeffrey. That was 100% skill. In your ending, did they play at a concert that everyone attended? Yes, Mix This Up. Did they not in your ending? So we completed the game. So there are no spoilers. Tell me the alternate endings. In chat, I don't know. Don't read if you don't want the alternate endings, I guess. Spanker says, the dissonant nature is ironic given that the music was so nice. Make this a concept album. Or MTV would have MTV 10 years ago, they would have eaten the show up because it had the music element. And it had that kind of Daria feel to it. It should have been a TV show. Question mark. Why are you making a game? Period. Why are you making a game? Why are you making a game? Sorry, I'm still catching up on chat. The best part about Twitch is when I read something that you wrote 10 minutes ago and then you've forgotten and all of chat is forgotten. And so it's very relevant and everyone has a good time. I love narrative games of the right type. I love Dear Esther. Okay. Yeah. I mean, any game can be a narrative game if you narrative hard enough. Games in my mind are a great way to engage in situations you can't engage safely in real life. Yeah, like being a dinosaur teenager. Hey, Kurzar, how are you? Hey, Danos, how are you? Do you think there's a generational gap in terms of semiotics? Like, could the UI be more or less intuitive based on the inputs? Vipers, are you calling me old? Hey, chat, I've been called old twice this stream. Which is ironic, because I put on all my anti-aging stuff. Oh, I also got... We're going into full-on rant mode because of you calling me old. Sorry, chat, you're gonna have to wait for me to read your comments 20 minutes from now because now I'm on this tangent. So here's a fun story. The last time I bought Doc Marten lace-up combat boots was in 2013. And some of you in chat are gonna be like, that's when I was born. It wasn't. Stop it. You're using a keyboard. So I go to my local shop because I wanted to try them on because I want to make sure I get a nice fit. Very cool. We love it. I hope my nose isn't bleeding because I'm having an aneurysm. So I go in and the person helping me is very clearly 20 years younger than me, which is really cool. And I really like that. And the current generation, did you know that you can spot a millennial, you can spot an old, like me, by wearing ankle socks? Okay, so the current youths like to wear crew socks, the socks that come up halfway. Okay, so I walk in wearing my old Doc Martens with boot socks because I'm wearing boots and they're tall. And I don't like it when the leather hits my leg, so I wear boot socks. And you can't see them, really. They peek out a little bit, but, you know, I'm wearing tall boots. I had 18-hole Docs. And so I'm like, I understand boots now are shorter. And they're like, yes, our tallest boot is a 14-hole. 4 holes less. How many times am I going to say holes with the story? 4 holes less than the ones you have. Then, get this. The young person working at the Doc Marten store tells me, I haven't ever seen boots as old as yours, but we're bringing back some of the styles from the 90s. This person thought my boots were from the 90s. Mind you, the previous sentence I had said I got these in grad school, so they thought I was in grad school in the 90s. That was really cool. Anyway, I'm supposed to wear shorter boots with shorter socks. I'm supposed to wear crew socks, and then I was told to push them down. So you wear, like, you know, your crew socks, like, that go halfway up your calf, but then you scrunch them. Like in the 90s, which is when I was in grad school, apparently. That's really cool. I like that. All right, back to the game. Narrative games can be great. The game element should be complementary. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, mix this up. The ending was like they were afraid of having a bad ending. I wonder if there are even alternate endings. Well, Stella straight up tells you that she rigged the tarot card deck so you would get a positive card. Yeah. What if radio buttons in UI design were originally based on actual things in the old days? What's the deal with you making a game? Yeah. I kind of want to Google it and see if there are alt endings. Olds. UI. Oh, yeah, Sexalia. That's right. We went out to lunch. Sexalia and I went out to lunch. Sexalia was kind enough to visit, and we went out to lunch, and the waitress was like, what did she say? The waitress said something really good. She carded me because I got a margarita at lunch. finger guns, responsible. And she carded me and she goes, "You don't look like you were born in that year." That's awesome. Thank you for saying that. That's great. When their birth year starts with a 2. I hate time. Yeah. Oh, there's a sock debate. I love crew socks. You knit your own socks. Oh. I wear flip-flops without socks. Six Holly, why do you have all holes? Why does Jen have a holes emoji? What is happening? Hi. Hi. Hi, therapeutic activity. Hi, how are you? What cracks me up is I recently made some pleated pants and I love them. But that's good. Wait, are pleated pants not in? Zelly, you and I went shopping and we got pleated pants and you told me they were fashionable. Did you lie to me, Zelly? I'm in my 40s. That means I should wear thigh highs. The young person, the youth. So Doc Martens make sandals now. I think they have for a while. The youth told me that you now wear socks with sandals, and that's unironically cool. I made myself the same pants I hated when my mom wore them, but that's therapeutic. That's mom jeans are like in. I think, yeah, 90s are retro now. Wow. Okay, Sexalia, a dissenting opinion. Let's consider this, and we're gonna make it through chat. I'm gonna read fast. I think the ending was very real if you think about COVID. Like, the world is about to end. What do you do with your time spent making music with friends? Chat, what did we all do? Like, during the weeks of lockdown? Like, I think I blacked out most of those memories, but my nan was visiting. And right when lockdown happened, my nan got one of the last flights out. I think planes were still running, but like at a reduced capacity. But she got one of the last flights before lockdown happened. And I was really scared because I thought for sure she was going to get sick. And it was my nan. And this is before everyone was wearing masks and we knew that masks were effective. So I was really, really scared. So I remember her leaving. I streamed with her like the night before she left. She watched me play Doom 2016. And that's all I remember. I definitely didn't hang out with anyone. I played a lot of Call of Duty, I guess. You're younger than you and you haven't been carded in 5 years? Wow. That one time the elder spoke of, the before time. Oh, Sexalia, no. Teeth, hands, bones, flesh, bread, jam. Why? Hi, I have a shrink ray. Thank you for chatting. What are these? Why does Jenna have these? Jenna? Okay. Socks with sandals are for Germans only. Well. Oh, no crime. Crime? No crime. Socks with sandals are no crime, right? Sexalia mix this up? No, I'm kidding. Okay, you're saying that that's bad. Okay. You played a lot of video games during the pandemic. Made friends. Okay, therapeutics, I know, but I'm old. I can't handle the thread. But I don't know how to be cool anymore, okay? I'm wearing pants with pleats. I'm wearing socks with sandals. I'm taking crew socks and scrunching them down. I do what the youths tell me. I'm desperate to cling on to my vestigial youth. Zella, you played video games and watched me stream video games. Six Holly was depressed, or on meds, which was rough. Yeah. Spanker, it was even... I'm sorry to hear that, Six Holly, yeah. We could have all played Call of Duty together, had I known you then. I did play a lot of COD. I got a little bit almost good at it. So playing Doom with my grandma was really fun because she was drunk. And because it's always fun when grandma hits the wine, right? But also she would never let me play Doom growing up. The 1994 version, she said it was the devil. So I was like, hey, do you remember not letting me play this game? And she was like, no, not really. And then I was like, do you regret not letting me play this game? And she was like, no, it's horrible. Look at it. Look at all the demons. That's disgusting. So that was fun. It's funny because anyone who's young enough at high school just doesn't care. I gave up on being cool, embracing my own weird millennial vibe. Doom does look like the devil. Sally had to add a couple forbidden terms that made me cackle. Socks and sandals. Gen Z's erotic fiction must be wild. There's nothing between their bodies but a fanny pack. Gently, he worked open the Velcro of his left sandal. Yeah, that was Viper. That's chef's kiss. Okay. Did we cover all the... Okay, first of all, according to the media, Gen Z aren't writing erotic anything. According to the media, Gen Z are like the least sexual generation. Spanker, I was always a little cool but never hip, which is a low pressure place to be. To be clear, I've never been cool. And if you say I was, you take that back. But I'm just trying to not look like I've given up. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. What else did I want to say? So we covered narrative design. We covered UI design. There aren't really systems in the game. There aren't really like points or scores or anything. So that's fine. What else? What else is there? We talked about user experience kind of as the meta conversation about all of this. All right, I guess I have to give it a grade. I guess that's our new system now. B+. Goodbye Volcano High gets a B+ from me. Why does it get a B+? Because it told an interesting story. I like the idea of the end of the world and dinosaurs and the parable between COVID and a meteor. And I liked the queer representation. I liked the art style. It was very cute. And I like that they tried to do something different with rhythm mechanics. Okay. That's it. We can all go home. No. I'm missing so much. I'm bad at Twitch streaming. Why do you guys watch me? I appreciate that you do. The worst thing is when someone is older and they try new slang and they say it with so little confidence or they use it very wrong. Capital, are you talking about me? Is that capital? Capital would never cap me. I know that was the wrong use. I'm being cringe. I mean, when you tell kids purity culture and abstinence only and remove all communal spaces where they can hang out, yeah, no wonder why their sex lives look different. Gen Z is just reading their corn instead. Sally, you actually wrote prawn. That's a flashback. I love it. I love it. Yeah, art and animation were top notch, right? Let's play Helldivers. Yeah, let's do it. Really good voice acting, great music, did some novel things. Yeah, this is a good... Jaw, for real, for real. Yeah, you heard me use slang. I don't like slang. Why don't I like slang? Because I try not to use it in my teaching for a really boring and old person reason. Not just because it's cringe, but because if you are not from a particular region, you won't necessarily understand that region's slang. And so I don't want students to be like, what does that mean? Is that some kind of technical game dev term? When it's reality, it's some silly, goofy word that we just say to fill space. I do find that I use some usually British turns of phrase, like you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. I use that in regards to positive feedback, user research feedback. Like if you get positive feedback from doing a play test, you don't want to throw that out because you risk throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You risk throwing away the good thing about your game when you throw out the bad things, right? And I always make sure I explain those turns of phrases, which is maybe like eye roll inducing for some people who are like, yeah, of course we know what that means, but not everyone would, right? And I've been in classes in Spanish where someone said something and I'm like writing it down as though like, wait, we have bathwater and babies? What? Is that like a term for code? Right? Like you can envision a world where someone would not necessarily know. That's a turn of phrase. I accept that I am cringe and now I am free. Is that a British thing? Is it? Is it? I also came from a very insular and not well-educated family growing up. So grad school is a lot of my first time hearing certain things, which grad school is in England for me. So I associate a lot of things with Britishisms that maybe are not. But, you know, they invented the language. So, yeah, you got to explain that the baby's a good thing. Fair enough. You know, I had kind of planned on starting a new game, but we're way too late in the game now. Ha ha ha. What am I going to play next week, though, is a great question, because I still have games that I have not yet played. I have Manor Lords. Is that going viral right now? I don't know. I have 2. Well, actually, you know what? Let's look at these. We can, like, vote. These are the games that I have not installed. A Space for the Unbound was nominated for the Game Awards, the game for Impact. It seems very similar to Goodbye Volcano High. So it's a magical adventure about 2 high school sweethearts at the end of their school days and the end of the world. Look, I don't make the rules. I don't know why there are so many games about teenagers and the end of the world. I presume it has something to do with the pandemic. They are exploring a crumbling town and helping their friends face inner demons, which could be the key to stopping reality degrading. It has overwhelmingly positive reviews. Recent reviews are very positive. It seems to have a cute, like, 8-bit style. But we did just play one that was very similar. Oops. So this one's different. This one was nominated for... What, this is made by Netflix? Interesting. What were they nominated for? 2 categories. Games for Impact and Best Mobile Game. It's a mobile game? Okay. We want to make a game that put the environment in the spotlight, and since launch, with your help, we've donated over $100,000 to the Endangered Wildlife Trust. So this is a game about the environment. It's pretty Earth Day themed. So yes, I think we need a change of pace. So maybe Terra Nil. Let's go to their store page. I forgot what genre this is. This is an environmental strategy game about transforming a barren wasteland into a thriving, balanced ecosystem, bringing life back to a lifeless world by purifying soil, cleaning oceans, planting trees, and reintroducing wildlife. Not reducing wildlife. That's the opposite. And then you're supposed to leave without a trace. Cool. Again, very positive reviews. It's Devolver Digital is their publisher. Why does it say Netflix? Interesting. Interesting. You played that? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. That would be fun. And then, you know, we'll think of new games to play. Well, I despise superfluous use for some reason. I spell it gray. What? I've lost all plot. I wonder what societal upheaval influenced all these games, right? Late stage capitalism, the pandemic, global warming, class struggle. Yeah, there's a lot going on, huh? I haven't played Celeste. These games are too chill. I want to see you rage. Manifold Garden is still on my list. I'm starting to talk like Servo MD. Manifold, pizza, and coffee. I don't know why. Servo MD, if you're still here, when you say pizza instead of pizza, I don't know why. That sends me. And that's a turn of phrase that the children use. Sending me, meaning like I find it very funny. Oh, look. There's Celeste. Celeste is right here on my second page of Post-its. Yeah, pizza. It's very funny. Manifold Garden is on the first page, right under Pentiment. Oh, we did play Cocoon, so I can cross that one off. So Celeste. So like a +1 to Celeste. Oh, it's invisible. I'm a great streamer. This post-it's invisible, and I want to see. Of course, there's a delay, so now I have to wait. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The green screen's right out. Cool. That post-it. Do you see how I very carefully stowed it by throwing it on my desk? That is stored next to questions about AI development, which I had for a research study about how language models were being trained for an automated transcription service to transcribe participant interviews. So I had to do some sleuthing to find out whether or not it was ethical. That's my desk. Oh, a Ghost-It note is really good, _. Have you played the Good Time Garden? No. Oh, I almost grabbed the AI post-it. No, I need that for work. The Good Time Garden. All right, let's write this one down. This is the thrilling gameplay you came for, watching me write down on things on post-it notes. Hey, who's streaming right now? Is there anyone fun streaming? Servo, are you going to go stream? Go stream. Go stream. Do it now. No pressure, but do it now. No, this can't be... Oh, look at that. Utah Overwatch versus Illinois State is starting soon. We can go watch a esport game. Good Time Garden is a very British 15-minute experience. It would be good if you need to fill some time. I need to do some more research on this 15-minute experience. All right, let's go raid. Let's go raid someone. Yeah, just click the go live button. You don't even need your setup. It's fine. Do you think I have a setup? Look at me. That's what I do. I just click the go live button. That's the gift of lecturing for years and years. I can talk about anything. But you all choose to be here, which is really incredible. All right, let's go watch some students from our varsity esports team play Overwatch, which is a game I have played this many times. And I have won this many times now. I think I did okay. I used to play it in 2014. Twice. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I just disassociated there, so that means it's time to end the stream. I will be back on Thursday, ? I think. Yes, Thursday. And we'll play Terranil, which I'm excited for. I like strategy games. And it's a good change of pace. I will check out the other games you mentioned. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. I love playing games and talking about them. This is a highlight of my week and life. That sounds sad. All right, bye. Have a good Cinco de Mayo. Drink a marg for me.